Today is a tutorial on a cube you may have never heard of, the Rubik's Orbit. Once again, the first step to solving the Rubik's Orbit is to scramble it. But the first thing you should know is that even though the Rubik's Orbit moves and looks like a 2x2, it is not one, and it does not it does not solve like one. Like for example, white and blue aren't opposite colors on the 2x2. White and yellow are opposite colors, so that's just one example of how they're different. So you know it's solved when you go around and all of these rings of colors are solved. So you're going to want to scramble your cube then. And I know there aren't very many tutorials out here on this, and I just watched a really good one, and I wanted to help out the community a little bit and make another one. Alrighty, this looks like a scrambled orbit. Surprisingly similar to the beginner's method on the 2x2, the first step is to solve the white side, just the white layer. So you're going to want to solve these 4 pieces and you want them to be white. So this one I can just move down and that'll be on the white layer. Oh, that one's there. And then this one needs to flip, so I can put it in my left side and do R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, and that flipped that. So it's mostly intuitive, just like the 2x2 and 3x3. You just want to get the white side solved. But unlike the 2x2 and 3x3, you don't need to line up like below it just yet. After you solve the white side, what you want to do is you want these half circles to line up like this. So, or perfect, like this red. So you want it like red, red, green, green, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, and so on. So what you're going to want to do for this is there's this one algorithm you're going to have to do. So if you have nothing line up, okay, so actually, sorry. If you have one of these lining up like this, you want to face you, and then you're going to flip your cube so it's on the bottom, and then you're going to turn it around. So white is on the bottom, and the solved line is in the back, and you're going to hold it the same way, but if none of them line up, you can just hold it anywhere, and you're just going to do this. R, U, R prime, L prime, U prime, L, R, U, R prime. And that should have solved these if you already had a bar. And if you didn't have a bar, you're just gonna that should have created a bar, so you're just gonna have to do it twice. And if these aren't lined up, you did something wrong. After you've solved the white side and you have these bars around it, you're going to put white on the bottom, and we're going to focus on solving this blue layer that's attached to white. So it's somewhat like some other methods out there, so you just want to flip these 2 pieces because the other 2 are already flat. So you're going to need, you're going to put the piece that needs flipping in your right side right here, top right. And you're going to do R prime, D prime, R, D until it flips. So that flipped this. And then do not move your cube and do not move the bottom. You're just going to move the top to the next piece. And you're going to do it again until that flips. Perfect. So now you should have the white side and these bars should still be there. And now you have the entire blue layer down and solved. After you have the white side, these bars lining up, and the blue layer solved, there is only one more step to solving it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a whole circle all around for all of the colors, like this orange color. So there are 2 different things that can happen while you're solving the top side. So once again, white on the bottom, blue on the top side or whatever. And you're going to want to see if you have any bars where it's 2 colors right next to each other like this. And if you don't, that's okay too. So you're just going to have to do this algorithm twice. So if you do have a bar, you're going to keep it like this in your right side, and you're going to do this algorithm, and it's a little bit of a long one. So it's R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U2, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And that should have lined those up on the top. And if you didn't have a bar, that should have given you a bar. So you're just going to look around and see if your top is rotated like this. You're just going to rotate the top until these line up. And sometimes what you can have is, it's really simple. It looks wrong because these two are all opposites, and you can just do a U2. So that should have solved your Rubik's orbit. And if not, just do the algorithm one more time. I hope this tutorial on the orbit was helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can always hear when I upload a new video. Bye!